Hello everybody, welcome to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager 2016, the Unemployment Challenge, and we're looking at the season preview screen first and foremost because we are predicted to finish in 23rd place, and this was before I had even made a single signing. So we're now going to go look at the signings, and then after that we're going to look at the squad to see what really is the case. First signing I made was Tom Nichols, and to be honest with you, I wanted another striker. First and foremost because I thought Reece Murphy was going to leave anyway. He didn't, he stayed, so we have him. We have both these strikers right now. But at the same time, I wanted a decent backup who can actually challenge Murphy to keep his position intact. So Murphy will continue to improve and impress no matter what happens. And that's what Tom Nichols is in the squad for. He's being paid £600 less a week, but it's still quite a bit of money considering what is happening right now with the club. I then managed to bring in Ryan Hall on a permanent transfer, paying him just £800,000. £800,000? What am I talking about? £800 a week for the next 2 seasons. I'm now starting to regret that length of deal because he's not our best player anymore. And he isn't going to be anywhere near as good as we wanted to be. But considering what he did for us last year and considering what he's able to do, I was confident with the idea at the time to bring him in. And Leonardo da Silva Lopez is also at the club again for a second year. This time he's on loan, but he's again not the best player we have now at the moment. But I'm not going to send da Silva Lopez back because while he's not that consistent, he does bring me another option and another player to the team, which is what I'm desperately hoping to have. The first true signing I really wanted to make that I felt I needed to make was Aaron Phillips. He's a right back and not the best in the world, but he's still very good talent, and he's only been paid £475 a week, and he's only here for a year contract, so that's a good signing. He's only a decent player for League 2 though, and as you see on the right positions, he's not the best player either. But Dean Parrott, now this guy, oh my god, I'm so happy I got this guy. Very, very talented for what I want from him. And admittedly, I was initially bringing him as a deep line playmaker, but he's also really good as a central midfielder. So, I'm happy I got him, really, because he's very good what I want him to be, though his pace could do a bit of work, as could his strength and his jumping reach, but then again, his heading generally is just poor. Not the end of the world. With that, he's been paid 1.2 grand a week, for 2 years, so I've got a decent player here. Another loan signing, this time it's Fred Little in a position I still need to strengthen despite the fact we are currently on the verge of playing our first league game of the season. Fred Little is a central defender and he's got potential to be really good. Only problem is I'm not sure how good he can be, and he might be a good, but he's the best player we have in defence, and we need to strengthen because we've only got 3 players in that position. James Dayton is the reason why da Silva Lopez is no longer the strongest player in the right winger role. And to be completely honest, I wasn't expecting to sign him, but I found myself thinking, okay, I've got a good chance of getting this good talent, let's get him, and he's only being paid £600 a week, so I thought, yeah, good talent. He's on a 2-year deal as well, so even if da Silva Lopez was to leave, we still have a very good player on our side. And our best right back at the moment, Nathan Convery. I'll just say here now, I'm very, very happy I was able to get him on loan from Middlesbrough. I could have got more players from Middlesbrough, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. But at the moment he's out for 4 weeks due to strained stomach muscle, which is why I'm happy I've got Phillips in the side as well. It's good to have more than one position covered, isn't it, really? Only thing I might want to improve on him is his passing and marking, and his positioning as well, but they're being improved all the time. So, 20 years of age, he's only a loan signing, but I'm very happy I got him on loan. Nathan Baxter is a backup goalkeeper to replace Stuart Nelson after I let him go at the end of the season, and yeah, it's pretty much, he's only a backup goalkeeper, that's why I brought him in. That's what I've got to say about him, really. And then our last signing, Regan Booty. Regan Booty is a very good player. Very happy I brought him in. And decisions, dribbling, finishing, first touch and technique and passing, I would still say need to be improved, but he's also a very young player and he's only on loan from Huddersfield. Got quite a few players on loan, but he's only on a 6-month contract, so I could try and get him an end of the season contract at the end, but he was playing in the Premier League apparently last season. No, he wasn't. Never mind, he's not played a single game yet, but I'm very happy I got him in, to be completely honest with you. But now, we're going to go look at the squad and overviews. Yeah, Dimitar Mitov, he's got a bright future ahead of him. It's the reason why I'm very happy I've got him. But he has ambitions to win this division one day, and he feels time's running out for me to strengthen the squad. Well, I'll talk about that later actually. But yeah, he's still very talented. I've got him on a 3-year deal, so I'm very happy I got him in and keeping him. I've already talked about the right backs. We've already talked about them. We've talked about Fred Little, but here's Liam Slade, and not the best player in the world, not gonna lie. Could still be improved, quite frankly. But right now, I'm just happy I got him, even if he's only a good player for a conference, which is why I really desperately need to improve. And with Ben Burgess also not going to be anywhere near good enough for this division anymore, and I've got him a 2-year deal, god damn it. I'll need to sell him at some point. But yeah, he's inconsistent. He's only a good player. He's professional, but he's just not brilliant, really. We'll need to get rid of him at some point, I think. Left back, I haven't changed anything. Bradley Galmston is still here. He's here for another season at least. 1.3 grand a week he's earning. And we are doing well. I think we've got a good talent here. Though he could still improve, admittedly. Well, actually he can't really improve anymore. He's already got to his potential, so it's disappointing. He's a good left back in League 2 stages though, so I'm not going to complain. And Ryan Sellers, I haven't got rid of him yet. He's on a non-contract now. And I haven't got rid of him because I haven't been able to get another left back in that I feel would be able to give us another reason to bring him in. I mean, I can get rid of him. I'll get £600 more freed up. But he's only played 8 times for Macclesfield. Says that all, doesn't it? No defensive midfielders that I can really talk about. Midfielders, Joe Williams is also going to be playing with Parrott. And he's a very good player, let's be honest. He's still only 22. He can improve quite a bit. He can become a League 1 player, apparently. But he'll be playing as a deep line playmaker. I still think I should be the other way around for Williams and Parrott, but that's just me. And yeah, very good talent, this guy. I'm very happy I got him at the beginning of the season last year. And he's on a 2-year deal as well, so staying around for a long time. And this guy, he's only on a 1-year contract, but I think he'll be leaving at the end of the season. I'm not going to lie. I don't think he's particularly brilliant. He's only a good player for the conference again, so we need to really get more depth in this division, in this team. And with Paul Lewis as well, pretty much the same thing. Only problem is I made a dumb decision to keep him in for 2 years. But since he's only 24, he can still improve. But I don't think he will improve enough to really guarantee himself a place in the side. And Theo Bailey-Jones, he was really good last year. He got 11 goals last year for us. I think he's his best tally of all time. It's one of the reasons why I kept him, but I don't think I'll keep him after this year. He's only a useful player. He's only a good conference player now, which is rather disappointing. He's inconsistent as well. He doesn't have a lot of positives. He has more cons than positive than pros at this point, so I probably will need to get rid of him eventually. And yeah, he's not brilliant, let's be honest. I think I got very lucky he was able to do as well as he did last year. We've already talked about, the right wingers. Scott Wallace is one of the real reasons I'm still here, honestly. What a player this guy is. He was doing really well at the beginning of last season. But it's near the end of last season he really came to shine. He got 10 assists and 5 goals. 5 goals last season, so very happy he was able to do well. He's been with this club ever since he started his career. I'm very happy he's stayed with us, so I think he's got good potential. He can become a League 1 player as far as I'm concerned. No Championship apparently, but he's very good, and for what I want from him, it's what I needed. I need a good shadow striker as a attacking midfielder, so that doesn't need to be improved. Though Danny Whitehead is probably only the most money, but it's not as good as he could be anymore. I think he's only a good Conference. No, he's a decent League 2 player. But he will need to improve if he wants to stay at this club. I'll just say that here and now. He can also play as a striker. I've been playing as an advanced forward, but I don't really need him anymore. And with two strikers, Tom Nichols we've already talked about, and I've already compared him with his main, challenger, Reece Murphy. These two players are the two strikers for me, and I don't know how I'm going to be dealing with this, to be honest with you. If one player doesn't perform well, I'll put the other one in, but if one player performs too well, I'm not sure if I can play the other one at any time. So yeah, Murphy is one of the most highest paid players in the team, but there's also a problem with the financial fair play. Yeah, they've board to give me a budget of £28,000, but the financial fair play regulations require the club to keep player wage expenditure below £20,500 a week. We're currently paying £18.75 a week on player wages, so we're currently complying with regulations. However, the following wages are excluded: under 21 homegrown players. So yeah, we're screwed. We are absolutely screwed in that regard. So I can't really do much more. I was forced to give up on some players I wanted to sign. Anyway, I am going to end this video here. I've been talking a lot, almost 15 minutes now. Ha 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 ha. And yeah, hope that you have enjoyed this video. Hope like and favourite this video, really helped me a lot. So anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.